Yo, yo, yo. Let's go ahead and do this. Game 11 and 12. Against the Kings and the Wizards. Let's get it going. I put Chris Paul on the bench a few games ago. One game ago. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, should I take my hat off? Oh, no, we'll just give it.
Welcome to the NBA
that
on 2K Sports.
Skipping the national anthem like that.
Day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
No, that should
Looking
be fun.
At this stretch, they should have little issues.
Go Spurs, go, Winnie the Pooh.
They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Here's Castle. Grant, looking at these two teams.
There you go, rookie.
Is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Murray, a screen on Vassell. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I'll tell you,
Fox taking it to his former team.
Always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
He's got something to
that is
prove.
An impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Spurs. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
And Fox, here we go. And that one makes him
out of my way.
2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible.
Out
Great
of
way
my
for him
way.
to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 10 in his last game. Sabonis against Wembanyama. Clock at 6.
She got bonus. Oh.
Sabonis in the post. Kicks it to DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Corner shot.
What is he doing in the game? I think I started
that was their
him.
first miss of the game. They've been
Might
just
have to change that up.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery.
No foul.
And draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in the season, so that is big-time production.
Just shook him up.
Took just enough off of it for the floater.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 for 4 from
What
the
you
floor.
got, DeMar? Okay, I see
Here's
you.
DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Bad pass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian,
My
one
fault.
nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama. They look to hit
that
the
should be
score
money,
consistently,
but
averaging around 13 and a half
he's a
game.
streaky shooter.
Outside LaVine. offline with a three. And
All right.
Fox has got the ball
Somebody
here
set
for
a
San
pick.
Antonio.
Let's go.
Trailing by 2.
That's
They
what I'm talking
defeated
about.
Utah in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed.
Nice pick,
and it
Sohan.
really paid off.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in.
The
You
Wolves?
lay out
Yeah, the Wolves are
strategy,
cooked.
And the players execute perfectly.
The open shot to Rosen. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, that
The
wasn't a
Wolves are
bad
definitely
shot.
cooked tonight.
Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't.
And
go
I hate
in.
to say it, but the Knicks are probably cooked too.
The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
That's 10 straight points they've given up.
Pretty
in the
terrible
painted area.
performance last night.
1:11 left in the first quarter.
Going for the Knicks.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get
Indiana's
them
looking,
Yeah, they just have to be more patient.
they're looking like an
Less
old
forcing,
hustling
more
Spurs team from back in the day. They don't have one main. They don't have one main superstar.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And this guy just flat
Team
out
effort.
knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads
Knicks
the
are
league.
choking.
Lyles, the pass to Levine. Monk with it. Here's Laravia. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a beautiful
come
reverse
on.
layup.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Paul into the lane. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Sean.
Thought that was
Sarabia.
Fox.
What do you have for us,
Didn't see
Sean?
Paul come into
Thanks,
the
guys.
game.
The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade.
That's what he needs to be
brings
doing, though,
even more
coming off the
firepower
bench.
to an offense that was already among the league's best.
Does
In a
he?
loaded Western Conference, the Kings
does
really have to make
Halibut
moves to stay in the fight.
solidify
DeRozan
himself
is one
as
of
a
the biggest
superstar
signings
if they
in
win the
Kings
chip?
franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Here's the
I mean, who's their MVP
Launches a
this
three.
year? I didn't watch too much Indiana.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Abukelishvili passes to Paul.
Aw, you
Misses in close.
old man. You gotta make that.
Here's the Arabia. It's Monk on the wing. Pulls up. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
I've always liked Siakam. Pop.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Taking a look at the Kings. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Monk for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Wembanyama.
There you
And
go.
the dunk by Wembanyama.
His first
Well,
bucket.
Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim.
Let's go,
makes
boys.
it look so easy.
Paul against Carter. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity.
Run to the hoop, Wemby. Run to the hoop. Ah, you blew it. I'll take
Passes
that.
to Wembanyama. It's
Nice.
good. The assist that time from Paul. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Lyles.
Barnes got
Yet to
picked.
see a basket. And another miss by Sacramento. Will Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night.
Out of my
making
way.
Corrections from one night to the next and just keep growing as a team.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Inside.
My fault.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from
Good
behind,
timeout, Pop.
it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll
Swagger
take the
like
opportunity
us.
to regroup. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Johnson. Levine, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for Carter.
All right.
San
So we
Antonio
got
leading by
here.
7.
Let's see if we get the rookie going.
To the right side. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Castle misses. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Outside for
My
Levine.
Got greedy.
That one falls. Nice feed
Went
from
for the
Sabonis.
steal.
Levine's got 5 now.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
There you go, rookie.
That one goes. Count it.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Levine. After the basket by San Antonio.
You know, we used to have another Castle, Matt Castle or something like that back in
Here's
the day.
Sabonis. Outside Levine. Fires from the line. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest
Gonna
lead of the
get
game
Fox
was
back
9.
in this game.
Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Champagny, the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice pitch.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Sacktown. Let's go. Come
Jonas
on.
Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Kings trail by 8.
Where is Fox?
Fultz passes to Levine. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second,
He's
he
going to let
seems
him
to
go
be finding
walk
his rhythm.
right down to the hoop.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Monk. Lets it go from 14.
No way.
The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Nice focus from Levine on that play.
Go to the hoop, Wemby.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over Valanciunas. That's good
Nice.
from Wembanyama on the assist from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, man.
Very little resistance around the rim right now.
Castle
That's the
should be a
5th
lot
straight
better,
bucket they've
too.
given up in the paint.
Now here's Levine.
But yeah, I'm with you.
And that's just an outstanding
Fox should be
job
healthy.
by
He just
Levine
had
to take
that
advantage
finger
of the
surgery.
situation and force the defender to overcommit.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Wemby's still up in the air. We don't even know what's going on with
He's
him.
checked in for Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Champagny. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Paul. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Murray comes in for Monk. Both free throws good from Levine.
Look, he's an ideal modern
Yeah,
wing.
there's Fox.
Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
I mean, just dances around him. He's
Powers
quick.
it home. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Yeah, Wemby just might not be the alpha dog on this team.
Fultz passes to Levine. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
14th pick, I think they trade it.
Quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
They traded away for
Fox
something.
deciding where to go with it. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot from behind the arc. And it's Fox missing. DeRozan against Vassell. And it's DeRozan missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, 14th pick's
making
tough.
things happen for the Spurs. Hunting for opportunities.
There's not a lot of-
leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now we have
Experts are
some time to
saying
check
the
in with
draft
Allie
isn't that
LaForce.
deep this year,
Allie.
so
Thanks, guys.
But
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich.
they're always
Coach,
wrong
a hot
anyway.
start for you shooting the ball,
See what
but in
Pop
what
said.
areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will
Thanks,
see
Pop.
everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
the second pick, they better take Harper.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game and
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. Just let scores go by.
Ole.
let's turn our attention.
Well, let's go. Come on.
Thanks for tuning in.
Damn, Wemby's got a quiet 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they
LaVine.
come up with an answer for him coming out of the half?
Hopefully.
They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room.
I'm gonna
because
play him
you're right.
manually.
He's the problem right now.
So
I'll D
handed
him up
Wemby
myself.
with the big. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small
And he's
forward.
taking me.
That's who's in the game for the
All
Spurs.
right, what you got on
This
Fox?
defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making
agree with there.
22 consecutive
Got
playoffs.
nothing.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year.
Get off
what
me, DeRozan.
San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
I do think they
Pass
have
to
a chance
DeRozan.
against the Thunder.
And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. DeRozan's
They got to
got
do
10
it with
points in
team
the game.
basketball.
San
It's got to be
Antonio
like the
leading.
beautiful game.
Fox outside. Laid it
Ah,
in
why
with a
didn't you
nice
dunk
touch
that?
off the window.
They can't stop
They have
Fox. This game's
no
over.
answer defensively inside.
Like, come on, dude.
90 seconds into
Might
the
have to
second
turn the
half now.
difficulty up.
Outside Murray. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
I don't know. Obviously, OKC's got to be the favorite.
On the wing, Murray. Fultz scanning the floor. Kept alive by Sacramento. Outside Levine. Tries again.
Oh, come on.
6 on the shot clock.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Going inside. Castle misses.
Can I get a call?
And it's Levine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Vassell.
That has to go.
And
Ah,
it's off from 3-point range.
Sell. Big O
Sacramento
for
has gone
today.
5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Coach, as you know,
Off
two-way
me,
wings
Levine.
like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the
Out of
NBA
my
these
way.
days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's
Out of
got
my way.
great length, and offensively a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Showing off the major hops. Wow.
I think OKC's going to win, but Pacers will give them a good run for their money.
Power.
Sacramento calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to
OKC in
regroup
6.
while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same
Dev
power
sucks.
and stamina without proper hydration. These
He'll
guys
have a
will be
breakout
sure to
game
use
here
this
or there
timeout
for me. I think he
wisely.
had one already
Yeah,
on
he's
this
a mid-range guru.
this playthrough.
Rosen might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
That was sick.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're
They
at
pulled
100%
Devin out.
right now.
Back to Monk.
Shit, Penny's in. What you got, Monk?
DeRozan outside.
What you got, D-Row? Ah.
DeRozan,
Damn.
forceful inside.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
That's just not fair.
Oh, excellent way to pad the
Man,
lead.
I haven't been playing
Especially
anything
when it's your
lately.
one throwing
That was
it
a
down
dope
like
dunk.
that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Can't say that I play anything really, man. I play some Switch games like Mario Kart, and I've been playing Mario 3D World.
I'll tell you what, they've been
And I ordered the new Switch, so I'll probably be doing some new Mario Kart.
The pass to Wembanyama.
Wemby.
Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
There's supposed to be a new like open world Mario Kart, and that hits in about 12 days on June 5th. If Walmart doesn't fuck me and not deliver it.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Castle. Here's Champagny. Shoots over Levine. Champagny shot is off.
Castle should have just gone up
Now
with
here's
that
Monk.
instead of passing
And
out.
he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
What you got, Murray?
Murray inside. Outside for Levine.
What you got, Zach?
From outside the arc. How about
Damn.
Levine showing off the range.
Killing me.
He's hit a pair of threes each
Come on, Wemby.
half, making
Pick.
a
Pick
significant
quickly.
impact.
Wembanyama screen. Fox goes in. Left side, Wembanyama. Misses from close range. And so it's De'Aaron Fox.
I don't think Wemby's an alpha.
He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far.
Yeah, I lucked out somehow and got a Walmart order. I tried to get it from Best Buy, but ended up getting a Walmart order
Popovich
somehow.
addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
But I'm only interested in like the first party Switch stuff like Zelda and Mario Kart.
It's a crime to give up those extra possessions.
There you go.
And with these teams
Malachi.
very close contest.
Did we already bring out the scrubs? No, it's a 6-point game. What the hell is Malachi doing in?
Trey Lyles is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Fultz in at point guard. LaVine can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Wesley, he's checked in for Branham.
Oh, they're just bringing in all my scrubs right now. Okay.
Johnson inside. He's covered by LaVine. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it. And
Victor's having a quiet game. Solid game. Double-double probably.
Fultz. Now LaVine shoots over Johnson. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs
I feel like he's a weaker KD though. Because KD can take over the game like commandingly.
Yeah,
And
deflections
Webby's
are
done it
stat that a lot
maybe
of
a
teams
handful of
track,
times.
disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Castle's checked in for Wesley. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Coach, when you look at the
But like
best defensive teams,
if you compare
what's
him
the
and
balance between
De'Aaron
IQ,
Fox,
spark
I
for
mean,
the
who's
game
the alpha there?
versus
It's
effort?
De'Aaron
Well,
Fox.
it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is
And
a
all this
given.
talk about bringing
You're
in
not gonna get anything
Giannis.
done in the game without effort.
You bring Giannis
But
in,
to
then
be
who's
a
the
good
alpha?
defensive
Definitely
team,
isn't Wemby.
You have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as
But can you make it all work
individuals.
together?
And if you
It's
do
all that matters.
You can cover up for a lot.
I don't
in
give a
terms
shit
of
if
just
Wemby's
raw
not the
athleticism.
alpha, as long as he
Murray's
can
checked in for the Kings. And
play
keeping us
defense
updated
the
from
way he
sideline,
does.
Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen.
But we
in on
just
the
need to
game
figure
Coach
that out.
talked
If
to
he's
his
not
team
going to
during
be the
break.
man,
He was adamant
he needs
that
to
they need
settle
tighten
into
up
his
their
role.
team. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you for that, Ali.
But I still think he'll be the man at some point. At least one of the men
Paul with it.
that
Checked
make
by
this
Murray.
team great.
Valanciunas against Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings.
I mean, his
Looking to get on the
defense is
board here in the fourth
undeniable.
still. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Johnson. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, this
He
is
gets
where
bullied, though,
Valanciunas
on
looks to
offense.
score. He's so good at using his size to his advantage.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Chris Paul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Monk. Yep, that one's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Yeah. There's not a shot
DeRozan
Devin
against Vassell.
doesn't like. Every shot's good.
DeRozan down low. It falls again.
No such thing
He's
as a
now
bad
8 for
shot.
12 from the floor.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Ooh, using his speed. Fox.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge
We need to
plus
get
for
another
this
big
offense.
man.
Here's Castle. Driving inside.
Oh.
And slammed it home. And
There you
the
go,
foul.
dunk
A chance at
contest
another
participant.
point at the line. That'll belong to Demonis Sabonis. All right, guys, what do you think so
Posterized.
far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
San Antonio leading by 11.
Go right up the middle.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes them very difficult to guard without fouling.
Oh, I agree. Kessel was robbed. You shouldn't be allowed to use props. And if you do use props, the timer needs to start like as soon as you start setting up your props.
He hits the second from the line.
And looking at Fox, a microwave score and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor.
It's just a big
fun
like
player to watch.
advertisement now.
DeRozan against Vassell. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Levine.
Shoot. I don't know, man. I don't know who was on free agency this year.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. Good on the bucket.
I haven't looked at
We've
it.
seen Levine put up 25 plus per game for a season.
Who's
this
available?
Guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
That's good.
And a comfortable win
Just
for
taking
them
over
here.
this game.
Game is out of reach. Good performance.
Almost time
for
to put the
Spurs.
scrubs in, Pop.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys
Oh,
played
look,
a little hard
Vagisil
tonight,
is
and that was the
in the
edge they
game.
needed.
There's a scrub.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
That's
And
nice.
even the opposing fans can't
Thought he
deny
was gonna
this
dunk
was a
it.
sensational game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Oh, DeRozan.
And it's DeRozan missing. They can take their time if
Straight
they
up the
want.
middle.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Fox. And he
Oh,
lays
in
it
your
up and in.
face.
And the Spurs lead by 16.
This has to feel good.
Guess no
They
benches
gave their
coming
fans
in,
a
huh?
show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Brook Lopez. I take him. He's a solid backup, and we need him. We need a backup.
From deep, Wembanyama
Oh,
connects from downtown.
dagger. And that's ball
So
game.
we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different
I'll
teams
take Brook
tonight.
Lopez.
One played with confidence,
Why not?
operating flawlessly. The other
Probably
just
get him for
lost.
cheap. I wonder how much he would
And the
cost.
energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.
Definitely a big
Once
man,
they
though.
started to really pour it on, it was fun to see
Need
how it all came
a
together.
solid backup.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
It was a long-ass
Darren.
answer, Devin. I mean,
Allie,
Darren.
thank you as always. And that
Good
about
God.
wraps it up for Grant Hill.
And
Stan
Victor
Van
got
Gundy,
player of the
Allie
game still.
LaForce.
Nice.
This is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
How did Fox not get player of the game? Vic must have had like 15 rebounds or something. Let's see here. Yep, 16 boards. That's what it was. 22 points, 16 boards. And 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. Damn, Victor. Everybody else sucked it up. Castle did okay. All right. Move on to the next one against the Wizards. It's probably going to be a blowout. Yeah, I think CP3 comes back for one more year with the Spurs, but he's going to be bench player, and then I think he retires after that. That's my prediction. Or unless somebody gives him a contract, kind of like the Spurs did last season, where he can get to start, he'll go over there. And, you know, there could be a team that needs a veteran starter. But if he gets an offer, he's gone. He got no loyalty to this place. No reason to stick around. If he thinks, I would like that. If he thinks he's going to win a championship, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen next year, so.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sport and a chance now to see how teams are faring across
9-2,
the league.
baby.
Here's the latest edition
Damn.
of the Power Rankings. You look at the Timberwolves. They're
Still
gaining on some of the
fifth in the
teams
power
above them.
rankings, and I'm
Hard to
9-2.
crack
Come
into
on.
that top 5.
And you know, for the Spurs, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Jordan Poole.
Be cool if he
He's out
became
there
an
with
assistant
Koulibaly.
coach.
Sarr out there with Chris Middleton.
Under Mitch
And
Johnson.
Penny in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs,
Maybe he could take over for Mitch.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Here's Koulibaly. The shot
Where
by
is Chris
Middleton,
from, though?
wide open.
Carolina
Good on the
area or
dribble.
something?
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
All right.
Poole against Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens
Out
like
of my
this.
way.
Plays like that right there
Pool.
are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to
Don't
root
let him in
for
front of
deep
you,
in the
Fox.
playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in a not-so-distant future.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Wembanyama.
What?
And another shot. He lays it in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Poole against Fox. Back to Poole. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Cut to the hoop.
That one was all about offensive execution, running your plays,
Come on, Wemby.
picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot
Roll.
50%
Thank
every
you.
night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Wizards have gone
Sure
2
can.
to start out the game. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider, but clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that
Man,
was
this
going to be
guy
your
took
path?
off the dribble.
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do. And this
Let's see, did you
wanted
come to
take
shoot
an
today,
insider for the
Vassal?
NBA because I love playing basketball, I
Nope.
love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able
Vaseline.
to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans.
Like there's
That's why I feel
Vaseline
like
on the
I
rim when you
the
shoot.
fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected.
Getting my ass
It is a
kicked.
pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the
Aw,
stories
come
will
on.
keep coming.
Right there, the
Oh,
defender
they're gonna
clearly
call a
trying to
freaking
inhibit a fast
transition
break. I think
foul.
it's a
Watch,
transition
yep.
take foul. And this is his first trip to
I
the
hate
line
that
tonight.
foul. It's whack.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Washington leading now by 5. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text. When a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team, that is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely,
You want me to get Castle
responsible,
going?
fair way and accurate
I can get
way.
Castle
So for
going.
me, there's not much
Played like shit last game. I guess he had 12, but see what we can do. I'll get him going.
Draft. Those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multiple.
Nice finish.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Rookie of the year, baby.
TNT 5G Slam Cam. You just saw an explosive
Yeah,
highlight.
Fox more a 2-guard.
Here's Koulibaly. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Poole. This one for 3. San Antonio with the
I
rebound.
got him at point,
First
though, and
chance of
Castle at the
season
2.
for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Got some
That
slick
seems
moves,
about
though.
right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each
He's
other.
going to be sick on the next game.
Pass to
2K26.
Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington. San Antonio leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
That's why I have him at point. Right there.
It's huge.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Here's Kispert.
He'll
To
fit.
Poole.
Harper will fit.
Looking to end the run, and the 3 ball is good. Poole's got 8 points.
Hell Hell, they run small ball out there a lot anyway.
They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Castle. He's defended by Koulibaly.
Come on. Freaking Devin, man.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Ooh.
Here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going
Come on,
to be
Barnes.
points
That's your shot.
put on the board.
On his first quarter of play, we've seen
Damn.
plenty of offense so far.
Thought the Wizards
out front, they lead by 1.
kill me.
After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Yep, 3 non-true point guards.
And it's been a pretty even
Hey,
game here.
Chris
after
Paul
one
sticks
quarter of
around.
play.
We'll have
And
a
look
true
now
point
how the
guard.
offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
You think is Wesley still gonna be here? Wesley's a point guard, isn't he?
Confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist number.
Oh, nice, Chris. Not sure how you
Wembanyama
pulled that one out the old
Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Keldon
trick
Johnson.
book.
And it's Champagny in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
Oh, you got took there, though.
Brogdon uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got his first points of the game.
Just focusing
Let's
on
have
the
Wemby
task
run a
at
little point,
hand.
shall
That's
we?
all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all
Oh,
about
Keldon.
attention to detail.
That's a give me.
The Wizards with the lead. And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try.
Come on, Chris. A little slow on the bounce.
Really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Holmes with the steal. Brogdon with it. Chris Paul covering.
Can you draft Harper? Like, is he even in the game?
6 on the shot clock. Hit the floater. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Because I think it just generates fake
Spurs
rookies.
trail by 3. Here's Champagny. Good.
There you
Paul
go,
gets the
Champagny.
assist.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes.
Somebody on this bench got to do
Hey, Shams,
something.
no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're
Stay in front of him,
anticipating
Paul.
may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length
Good D,
has been
good
very
D.
important, but having
Better-
players
better
that do
O.
multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you
Oh,
want to
come
have
on, Harrison.
3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
San Antonio.
Oh, it's like a
Spurs
download.
1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama's
I'll look
got
into it.
6.
What impresses me about Wembanyama is his
Giannis,
amazing coordination.
I'd give up Vassell, Sohan.
Both teams making substitutions here.
Hell, I'd give up the number 2 pick.
While we have the time, let's
I'd
take
give
a
up
look at
Harper.
last season's best transition teams. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such
You
a
can take
tough
Wesley,
team to deal with.
Malachi
You see the
Branham.
numbers, they would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Champagny. Anybody else I'll probably keep. Oh, you can take Mamu. Skeetishvili or whatever the hell his name is.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound.
I mean, not all of them, obviously, but some of them.
Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fox passes
I think maybe the number 2 pick and 2 players that I just named.
Pass to Sohan. Over to the wing.
2 or 3 players, maybe.
For the 3. And Saar
All right,
pulls it
we need
down.
to start playing here, boys.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington.
I would not
After
give up
this game
Fox,
wraps up, they're
no.
off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that's
Fox
the
wanted
final
to be
game of
here.
this 5-game road run for the team. Now here's Kispert. Wizards passing it around.
He only played 17 games
Here's
for the
Middleton.
Spurs, so no, I wouldn't give him up. He wants to be here.
Rebound San Antonio. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking
And
time
he's
to join
Mr.
us. It
Clutch.
has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is
D.
more locked
Fox.
in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Out to the right wing. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Fox from outside. That one is good. He's only missed one
Nice
shot.
ball
Six
movement.
taken on the floor.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
To the inside. Pass to Kispert.
Who?
Now, here's Poole. 10 points for him. And another miss by Washington.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
No,
Fox,
got
no good.
greedy. Oh, they're going to call transition foul again.
This is his second trip to the line. in
Such
this
a
one.
whack call.
At the line for the Wizards.
Barnes is checked in for Wembanyama. And a change for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Wizards trail by 3.
Here you go,
Fox with the
Fox.
steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And no
He's
need
feeling
to rush
it.
this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't
Ah,
have to
come
be quick.
on.
You just have to be deliberate.
And that
All
one
right,
drops
well, at
for
least we got the last shot.
Poole's got 13.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Barnes the screen. And a deep three from Fox.
Oh.
And he was able to put it up
A little
in
too
time,
deep.
but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive
I'm
game
not
so
giving
far.
them Fox or Castle, then they can
Lead
keep.
by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we
They can
send
take
you
Harper.
over David Aldridge from the
I wouldn't give
sideline.
him Fox
David,
or
take it away.
Castle.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fox, Castle, Wemby. Anybody else they can have.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check
Spurs
out
got
the
a lot of
award
other
winners
picks
for
too
player-
tucked
Look, I
away
know
they
this
could
is going off
include.
topic, but
So you
during
never
the
know.
first half, we were doing some dribbling drills.
They're not known to
Kenny,
make
as
moves
the
like
point
that,
guard
though.
Here, I want you to, as we shift our focus now to the Spurs. It's a tight one after 2 quarters.
It's a
of
tight
play.
one.
This
Need to
is
get
some
Wemby
retro
going.
hoops, pounding the ball inside with.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin.
Castle's got a ton of upside. And Fox is. I don't know if Fox
And we've got
is
second
that
half
old
action
yet,
for
though.
you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Fox is like in
If
his
they
prime
don't
right
change
now.
their approach in the second half, let's just say his success
Chris
will
Paul
continue.
is old.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Saar. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And the way the Wizards
Yeah, I
like to
think
play,
I think the
Greg,
best
you
bet
can
is to
expect
not
them
even
to
get,
out and run.
not even try to get Giannis.
They're young, and
And they even said that
they've
they're
got speed and
going to want a lot
athleticism to get up
for
and down
whoever
the
comes
floor.
in
They
asking
push the
for him.
tempo as much as you allow.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Middleton outside.
Oh, come on, Vassell.
Poole against Fox. They set the screen to the paint. Pass to Koulibaly. And it's off from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding
Oh, you got to make that. That was sick, though.
differentiator thus far.
Wizards
Gotta execute.
trail by 4.
Finish.
Poole with it, and it's
Oh.
Vassell picking him up.
Good God.
I've seen Poole carve his way inside. He's not just a
was
shooter.
filthy.
He has the speed to put defenses in a bad spot.
Good timeout,
Timeout
Pop.
is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's coming off an excellent season. And of course, he was among the best in the league.
Got to get Wemby going here.
In the basket, top 10.
I'm over here, set a pick,
And as
Wemby.
you said, first in steals last season. You have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. And he drives in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
You got
Wizards
picked,
have
son.
gone 2-4 here to start the second half.
Oh,
And here's Poole for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
let's go, rookie.
Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Castle's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Middleton outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
How do I call the 2-3 zone?
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Vassell. And
Man.
he can't answer back. The three-pointer
He
offline.
needs to just change his nickname to Brick City.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Here's Champagny.
I'm not talking about
For
Brooklyn.
3, Middleton. Vassell grabs the board. Here's Sohan. Guarded by Poole. Here's Wembanyama.
There you go,
And
Wemby.
it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, I know. How do I call it on
Is a
defense?
specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Let me see.
Champagny's checked in. And the
Yep.
Wizards making a change here. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr?
Never called
Just
defensive
ridiculous
plays, so I'm
athleticism
trying to figure it
for a
out.
7-footer.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence
Maybe
at
it's
the
something on the
defensive
D-pad.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work.
There it is.
end.
For their opportunities.
Yep, it counts.
All right, I know how to do it
10
now.
points in just the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Fox gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 3.
All right.
Defense not
Should be
putting
playing
up
2-3
any
zone
fight
right
on
now.
the inside.
Yep.
They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Champagny for the tie. Gets it to
It's
go
the problem with the
from
zone.
beyond
You
the
can
arc.
give up the threes.
Champagny's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They'll face the Lakers after this. That'll be at home. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Here's Carrington. And here is Poole. That
There you go,
doesn't
boys.
in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Fox gets it to go.
Good pass.
Now it's a 4-point
Get back on the zone.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming
Ah.
from inside.
Kispert wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama for 3.
Boom.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, maybe that zone was all
Wembanyama is
all I needed to do. Except I need to play it better. Shit.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Poole. Here's Fox, and that one good. Fox has got 26.
Coming off a big game.
26.
His confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave
No
it
way.
alone until someone stops him, just let it roll.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. And Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance.
Not really.
That basket.
That was more like he dribbled all the way from the three-point line.
Possessing that type of vision.
Are we still in the zone?
When I say I can't wait to see
Still in the zone.
Waits us here in the fourth quarter. Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Back to Bay. Fires the three.
Nice. Way to rotate, boys.
Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Get out of here. Freaking 8 feet tall.
All of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brogdon.
Yeah, they need some sort of miracle if they want to get deep into the playoffs.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you love the passion from Bay.
They need a hero. They need someone who can take us to the promised land. And Wemby hasn't proven that he's the guy yet.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Hey, my Streamlabs bot showed up. It hasn't been working for months. Awesome.
Whenever his numbers call.
Wembanyama finds Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Wembanyama.
Terrible offense.
See, that
trying to
that
force it to
right
Wemby.
is why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Takes a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's
All right,
got 11
take a breath,
rebounds
boys.
in the game.
Run a play.
And here is Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Good luck at trying to match
back
up
in the
with all of
zone.
these sets. He's just so good. It's nearly impossible trying to stop him from breaking your defense apart.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian.
I never play zone defense. Might have to start using it.
Right time to talk. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last timeout. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time
Heat
to
check.
go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, David, thanks. There's the pick. There's the try. And if the shot is good, he'll go to the free throw line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who
Go
is in
Wemby.
front
Go
of
to the
him.
hoop. Go to the hoop.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half. Wizards trail by 7.
Oh, wait. Forgot I'm playing zone. Playing zone.
Cool with it. Pulls
Ah,
up
come on,
right
Wemby.
post. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
No way.
It's rebounded
Gotta
by
dunk it,
Koulibaly.
Castle.
Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
There's a setting to switch your offense to fast break offense.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. High post try. Cool, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Ooh.
Here's Champagnie. Misses
Oh,
the baby hook.
brother Champagnie.
He just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
In a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And with the screen, and there's the drive.
Ah, come on, Castle.
Wizards trail by
Can't ask for a better shot.
Here's Poole, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man.
Oh, come on, Sohan. You suck.
Wizards will take it the other way. And we've got a timeout called by
Good.
Brian Keefe.
Oh.
The magnitude at this juncture in the
Here we
game
go.
clearly
Play some
warranted a
defense,
timeout.
boys. I have to go back to man. I'll try at the 3-2 at some point. I never play 3-2. I always play 3-2-3.
Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, we've seen it before, and we'll continue to see it from Poole. There is no sweat from this man in a big moment like this. And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Here's Poole.
Can somebody help? Damn. Just push me out of the way.
Beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside Fox. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer.
Oh, you mean shutting down the fast breaks?
Timeout. They're trailing by 5.
Hit that 3-2. Should be good at shutting down the 3 as well.
Back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the
Or does it help give me fast breaks by being in the 3-2 position when the ball gets
Rebounded by the Spurs, and that's an
switches
intentional
possession? And that should be ball game.
There's 14 seconds left in the game.
Ah, you can't even catch me. Oh, they're not trying.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam. And that one's good. Champagne. San Antonio calls timeout.
With the bench in.
They're leading by 4.
He won't put the bench in. Not with leading by 4. Really? Well, maybe he will. F the Spurs hype squad. Bring back the Silver Dancers. I left the starters in.
Here's Fox. It's in.
Boom.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.
His twin brother, yeah, Champagne.
But let's give this group a lot of
He's a
credit
better
for
three-point
that
shooter, but they're both, you know,
in terms
bench
of
players.
finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it.
They always go at each other whenever the Spurs play Washington. They have like a little rivalry.
Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to increase the difficulty on this. It seems way too easy. Man, the Lakers got the Laker girls. So, I mean, but it is woke California. All right, let me look at that box score there. Wemby, solid double-double again. I think he's had a solid double-double for me every game this season. Oh, let's see the other team. Poole. Damn, Poole was killing me. Off the dribble. He was just walking around me. You know, learn how to play defense better. Let's see who's next. I can play online, yes. But this is the season playthrough that I'm doing right now. But yes, I can play online. I haven't played online in a while. But at some point, maybe next time I get online, I'll play online. If you want to add me, my handle's right there. It's Jack Scagnetti, Jack with the K, no C. You can see it right there underneath the roster. That's my handle on Xbox Series X. And I believe we can play cross-play if you have PS5 as well. So if you want to add me on there, feel free. Let me know what your handle is. But yeah, playing against LeBron next time. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Everyone on YouTube, everyone on Twitch. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday and Saturday night. Peace. I'm out. Laters.